What's good, guys? Welcome to the video. It's your boy Assassin, and today I got a settings video. Now, I did make a settings video back in the day, pretty recent, not too long ago, but this is a different one because I played around with advanced look controls. I finally did it. I took some time, couple hours to specifically make it work for me with the help of a bunch of research. I did a bunch of research on how it works and what to look forward to when you're actually working around with ALC. And a huge shout out to Pufferfish, even though he has way more clout than me and I have none. Shout out to him because he actually made it even simpler to understand. I don't know if that's a word, but he made it simpler. And with the help of him, I actually enjoy ALC now a lot. So this video, I just wanted to elaborate on things that I think you should know if you want to get into advanced look controls. Or if you just want to see my settings without the ALC, then I'm going to let you see that as well in this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you like this video and if it helped you at all. And let's get straight into it. Alright, so let's get straight into it. ALC, advanced look controls, whatever you want to call it. I recently just started using it. I moved from playing 7.5 steady into ALC, so I'm very happy I did that. It feels awesome. So I'm glad I'm sharing this experience with you. Let's get straight into it. Deadzone. This is the first thing you should work on because this is what causes stick drift. And basically what I recommend is dropping this all the way down, and then work your way up one at a time because this is what causes stick drift. So depending on your controller might drift a lot or very little, whatever it may be. Play around with the Deadzone. Bump it up one at a time until you feel like you either have no stick drift or very, very, very little stick drift. That's what I recommend. It's going to feel kind of funky because you need to work around with the response curve and all of that. Everything works together. So just work one at a time, and then if something feels off, then you got to work around with the response curve or the Deadzone again. But just work around it until you feel comfortable, until you are satisfied with what you got. And yeah, that's Deadzone. Outer threshold. This is something that when I was watching Pufferfish's video, shout out to him again, link in the description for his video if you want to see his video. But he explains that outer threshold is literally just something that affects the turning extra yaw or extra pitch, ramp up time, all of that. Basically, it means when you put your max input on your thumbstick, it speeds things up. For me, I honestly didn't really play around with this because honestly what I'm on right now doesn't really feel bad at all. It feels perfect, so I don't think I really need to play around with this, but you could try playing around with it. But all it really does is make it faster to like turn around or speed up your input. It's kind of weird. You could play around with it, but I really didn't. I'm not gonna lie, so I would not really mess with that unless you really want to try it, but I don't really recommend it. So moving on to response curve. Alright, so response curve is what makes your gameplay feel either stiff or very loose. That sounds very wrong, but let's forget about that. Response curve, basically what I recommend is dropping it all the way down, just like Deadzone, and working your way up one bump at a time, one tick at a time, until you find what feels right for you. Now, yaw speed and pitch speed is very, very, very affected by response curve. So you want to tweak both of them at the same time until you feel like it's right for you. And I'll show you my settings at near the end of this video, but keep that in mind. Response curve is what makes it feel touchy or stiff, whatever it is. That sounds nasty. Alright, so moving on to per optic settings. I don't really use it too much, but when I do use it, the only thing I do with it is up the very high-end optics, like 8 through 10, and that's really all I do for that. So moving on to yaw speed and pitch speed, this is your sensitivity. This is what you want to take your time on and find what's right for you. So I recommend playing around with it at the same time as playing around with the response curve. So make sure you remember that response curve does affect yaw speed and pitch speed. Same goes to ADS yaw speed and ADS pitch. So definitely take your time on that because that is something that you will have to spend a lot of time to find what's right for you, okay? Now, as you can see, the turning extra, yaw, pitch, ramp up time, all of that, they're all down because those are things that, like I said, it works around outer threshold. It basically makes it react faster when you put max input into your thumbstick. So I wouldn't really worry too much about that if you play on like a high sensitivity, like pufferfish recommended. So yeah, it's really not something you should worry about. ADS, yaw speed, ADS pitch speed, same thing. Find what works for you. Find out what you like. This is all preference, so spend time on this and spend time literally every time you change the setting a little bit, every time you tweak it, go into the game and move around and make sure it is what you want, because this takes time. This takes time to find what you like and what you are comfortable with, okay? So yeah, ADS pitch, oh my god, ADS yaw speed, ADS pitch speed, work around that. I recommend having the pitch speed slightly slower than the yaw speed. Basically, yaw speed means left and right, your left and right sensitivity, and your pitch speed is up and down. So remember that. Up and down, you might not really want that to be as fast as left and right. That's my preference, but keep that in mind. That's what I recommend. Again, turning extra, all of that. Don't really mess with that unless you really want to try it. You let me know in the comments if you like it, but I don't really recommend it because I didn't really do it. This is the big one: target compensation. This is basically aim assist. I played with it off without even realizing it was off, and low key, it actually didn't feel bad. I mean, it kind of does feel weird. I didn't really notice it until I turned it on, but I don't know. I didn't really realize it was off, but definitely keep it on. You don't want to give yourself a disadvantage in game just because you have it off. So definitely keep on the auto aim or aim assist, because console. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys my values for each setting. Before we get into that though, I want to let you guys know that you should not be going in with a mindset that if you copy my settings, you will be as good. You know what I mean? Like, do not think that only because you're copying or using someone else's setting, you're going to be as good as that player. It is possible to get better, but at the same time, you want to feel comfortable when you are playing. So make sure you guys just take advice from me. If you want to copy me, go at it. But like I said, don't think that it's going to make you a better player. Find your settings. This is something that you need to find. What you feel comfortable with, that's what you should use. So again, please do that. Please listen to me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. I really appreciate it. We're so close to 500 subscribers. We're getting there, and I'm so happy. I'm proud for all the support. Thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video, if it did help you. Make sure you go check out Pufferfish's video. Obviously, I doubt he's gonna watch this video at all, but if he does, thank you for your video, bro. That was an awesome video. You motivated me for advanced look controls. I thank you. And yeah, that's all I really got for you guys. I'm gonna drop a couple highlights and all that at the end of the video, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Stay easy. Alright, so before I actually go, I forgot one more thing. These are my settings without ALC. So if you guys want to know my settings without ALC, then vibration is on, inverted look off, movement dead zone, it's small, look dead zone, none. I run on steady, response curve. Per optic settings, like I said, I only switch up the very last ones. My look sensitivity and ADS is 7.5. Menu cursor speed, I'm actually going to up it a tiny bit, so it's right there. L2, R2 button dead zones, none. Aim button, hold. Crouch button, toggle. Tap to use and reload on interact reload button. Stick layout is default. As you can see right here, button layout, default. Everything default, because I play claw. I have a claw tutorial if you guys want to check that out. It's pretty recent, so you could find it in my channel. Video settings, field of view, maxed out. Minimal sprint view shake. We also got audio all the way up on master volume and sound effects. Gameplay, all of this, I'm gonna let you guys see it. You could pause the video if you want. And honestly, the most important setting here is either the colorblind mode or the, not the hop up, the taking damage while looting. I have that off, so make sure you have that off. And that's really it, guys. Yeah, thank you, bro, for dropping this comment. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it useful. And with that being said, guys, obviously go check out Pufferfish's video. He's the one that inspired me and motivated me to make this video. So definitely go check him out. He's way popular than me. But remember, guys, at the end of the day, settings videos are not what you should copy, rather than what you should work for to find your preferred settings. Obviously, my settings might be different or might feel way off over yours. So find what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel a better player. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these few clips that I have at the end of this video. And I'll see you soon. See you season 7. Stay easy.
Enemy down. Reloading. That's the last of that squad. This dimension's looking up. Looks like you've been got a
Oh my god!
down.
You got a heady? Oh my god.